I was rather excited for Truant Student. This is a Walter Lantz Productions cartoon from 1959. It's directed by Paul J. and written by Brightman, with a cast including Dawes Butler. And the reason I was particularly excited for this one is because it's both a Windy and Breezy and Inspector Willoughby cartoon. I really like Windy and Breezy. I really like Inspector Willoughby. And I'm pleased to say that when combined, it's really delightful. Breezy goes off to school, but he accidentally leaves behind his school books. So Windy decides he's going to deliver those books to Breezy. Now, he's maybe not got the best concentration, because on the way, he decides to go fishing instead while he has the school books. And along comes Inspector Willoughby. He sees the school books and he assumes that Windy is a school child. And he spends the cartoon trying to get Windy to go to school. Now, I will say there is maybe one thing about this that doesn't make a tremendous amount of sense, because Windy was trying to go to school before he got distracted. His entire purpose for leaving the house was to go to the school to deliver the books. So I do feel like it's maybe a bit of an oversight, because Windy spends the cartoon trying to not go to school with Inspector Willoughby, while Inspector Willoughby spends the cartoon trying to make him go to school. So I feel like that doesn't make perfect sense. But nevertheless, if you can overlook that, it is a fun concept about Inspector Willoughby mistaking Windy for a school child. And the thing about Inspector Willoughby is that he is a very determined character. And he is definitely determined to get Windy to school. And some of his attempts are very creative. It's definitely a very unpredictable cartoon. Although there are definitely some small issues with the narrative just not necessarily making that much sense, I do think it is a good idea and generally well executed. I think the characters work really well together. I don't know if we ever see Willoughby in a Windy and Breezy cartoon or vice versa ever again. I kind of hope we do, because this was really good fun, and the animation quality itself is really stunning. That's definitely not unique to this cartoon. It's the same quality we get with other Windy and Breezy and Willoughbys, so I rather enjoyed it. It may not be perfect, but I had pretty high hopes for this, and I'm pleased to say that actually it basically met my expectations. Fun idea, generally well executed, certainly very creative. The pacing is really great as well. There are a lot of different attempts that Inspector Willoughby makes. There are a lot of different things going on, and of course, the big question is, will he get the books to school? Will Windy ever actually get to the school? And I'll not say any more than that, but I really enjoyed it. I thought that Truant Student was a fun idea, generally very entertaining, and certainly one that I'm happy to recommend.